Okay, class. Previously, we've learned on how to use suggestive phrases. So now we are going to apply that knowledge into a conversation. So we are going to learn on how to reduce plastic usage in either your school, at your school, or in your household. Okay. So first of all, I would like you to be in your pairs. Select your pairs. Okay. So you 1, 2. Okay. So here is your handout. That's the first one. And okay, you can refer to the previous notes on how to give phrases, suggestions. Use that. So. Okay, so in the first handout, I want you to fill in, make a sentence with using the suggestive phrases. Okay, and as you can see, you have different situation, right?
Yes. Right.
Okay, what's your situation?
How to reduce plastic usage in your household.
In your household. Okay, Aisha?
How to reduce plastic usage in your school.
In your school, okay. So now you can start your discussion. I will give you an example on how to use the suggestive phrases in your conversation. For example, you can use the phrase "Have you thought?" You can use that phrase. For example, you can use it by saying, "Have you thought about using metal straws instead of plastic straws?" Alright?
Yeah.
Okay, I will give you some time to discuss. You may proceed.
Okay.
And don't forget to write in here the sentence, okay?
What do you want to write? So, this one is in the household, right? What are the things we can do to reduce?
It's like a question.
You can use the first one. What have you thought? It's better to use "Have you thought"
Oh,
first.
so this one is ready.
That's to add on your point.
Okay.
It's better to use "Have you thought" first.
Have you thought of using
So how do you use it?
wait, what is it? Household like? Have you thought of using
Using eco bags.
eco bags? Yes.
What's the straw? Whenever you go out.
Eco bags for shopping.
Oh, we like that.
Shopping and to reduce. Plastic bags. Plastic bags. So then next we can use should we?
I would recommend next. I would recommend.
Do you think I would recommend? I would recommend to
Using the same plastics we use.
I would recommend. This is another one. I would recommend using.
I would recommend using the same plastic bag. I would recommend
Using the
plastic bags that are in the house. Oh yeah. I would recommend non-plastic.
Okay.
Yeah. We can use that. Can we use? I would recommend using the existing.
Oh, you
plastic
mean
materials.
for example, you have a plastic bottle. So maybe you reuse it. You cut the
reuse
top
it
and
for
also other usage.
Why don't I would recommend reusing.
That will be fine. That's very good.
The plastic.
The existing plastic. Why don't we use our own plastic.
No, it's not plastic.
Our own. Why don't we bring?
For household
For different uses. Instead of buying then we can we use this one. Okay, we use this one. Why don't we?
Why don't we? This is a question. What's the question?
Why don't we use this instead of this?
Why don't we use?
Why don't we use?
Or why don't we do this instead of this? It's either use or do this.
Why don't we use non-plastic materials for
You can say specific if you want.
Or instead of buying something new, you might want to
recycle.
correct.
Why don't we
Recycle instead of buying
new?
Or you can just reuse. Or why don't you buy a recyclable product in your household?
Why don't
right?
we?
We buy.
Why don't we buy
More recyclable product.
more recyclable or more recycled product instead of buying the usual product that we buy, which is not a recycled product. It's just
Which can cause pollution.
yes.
Okay, so why don't we? What is it?
Why don't we
buy
more
more
recycled?
more recycled product? Instead of instead of non-eco-friendly, can we use that?
Yes.
Instead of non-eco-friendly products.
Yeah.
Ni macam
Are you okay?
Yes.
You have all the points.
Yes, we have
Several points. Alright. So now I want you to you already discussed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want you to present to the class your point.
Do you want to? You present.
You can do it together.
We can. You can say.
Yeah.
And you this one.
Okay.
Fine. This one.
Oh,
Both of these.
yeah.
Yes.
You stop. You do that. Okay, let's start.
Have you thought of using eco bags?
What is your situation first? Explain your situation.
My situation is how to reduce plastic usage in your household.
Household, okay. Good.
Have you thought of using eco bags for shopping to reduce plastic bags?
Eco shops. Eco bags. Is it?
Eco bags
Eco
for
bags.
shopping.
Oh, eco bags for shopping. Okay, that's really good.
And the next one is I would recommend reusing the existing plastic materials for different uses.
Reusing plastic materials
For different uses.
for different users. Okay, can you give an example?
So for example, if we buy plastic bottles, if we already have plastic bottles, we can do arts and craft, like cut the top off to make
I
it
see.
as a pencil holder.
Oh, I see.
So it's different uses
That's
than
really good.
the existing plastic
That's
bottle.
really good. Okay, what else we have? Last
The
one.
last one is, why don't we buy more recycled products instead of non-eco-friendly products?
Correct. That's very good. Okay, well done to the first pair, first group. Second group.
Okay, so our situation is how to reduce plastic usage in your school.
At the school.
Yeah. So first thing, have you thought of bringing your own metal straws instead of plastic ones at the canteen? Instead of using plastic ones at the canteen.
Okay, great. So you can wash it and use it
Yeah.
not only at your school,
But everywhere else too.
outside. Alright, great. That's very good. Next.
Yeah, after that, I would recommend throwing plastic rubbish around school in the correct rubbish bin. Meaning,
Oh, okay. Can you explain?
it wouldn't go in the wrong rubbish bin.
Oh, okay,
And
okay,
it would
okay.
go to the real recycle.
Do you mean?
Specifically used for plastic.
Do you mean this? So does that mean that the school should have the
recycle.
3R bin?
Our recycle.
So one for paper, one for
plastic,
plastic.
and for metal.
Metal
Metal.
and glass.
I think it's glass, right? It's glass. Okay.
Okay. The third one.
Okay, that's very good.
Why don't we bring our own water bottles instead of buying plastic bottles at school?
Bringing your own water bottle.
Which is not plastic.
No,
It can be plastic.
like Tupperware.
Yes, because you can use it a lot of time. The problem here is with the regular plastic bottle, where you can only use it once.
Some
Yes, right?
plastic bottles can be used many times.
Yeah.
We could bring that instead of buying it from the canteen.
Okay, that's very good. Okay, well done, the second group. Okay. Upon knowing the way or the solution or the things that we can do to reduce our plastic usage, what are your thoughts on recycling and pollution? Do you have any thoughts on the topic? So,
I think they are related. Recycling and pollution.
Recycling and pollution. Yeah.
If recycling increases, then pollution decreases. If recycling doesn't happen, then pollution increases. So they are not dependent on each other, but they are.
They need to work together.
Yeah.
You need to have one and another functioning. Otherwise, then it will be imbalance, right?
Yeah.
But do we need to have pollution in the first
Oh
place?
no.
Right?
Yeah, we don't need pollution.
We don't need pollution.
There's no good
Outcome.
there's no good outcome to it.
Okay, so we have discussed on the things that you can do, or the replacement, right? For example, you say instead of using plastic straws, use metal straws. Instead of using the regular one-time usage bottle, plastic bottle, we use a very good plastic bottle that you can use many times, right?
Yes.
So what else do you find on Asha mentioned just now, pollution and recycle, right? What about individual behavior? Does it play a role in pollution?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
Yes.
Lisa.
I think in my opinion, individual person play a very important role in promoting giving awareness to other people.
Yeah.
Because for example, if you are type of person that is conscious about the environment, then other people can use it as an example also.
The word for that is environmentally conscious.
Conscious.
Yes, the word for that is environmentally conscious. Okay, so we talked about recycle, massive role, not just recycle, the 3 R's, right? Reuse, reduce and recycle. So and now, behavior, right? Individual behavior. And do you have anything to add?
I think recycling
Okay.
it reflects on your behavior too, because okay, for example, if you see someone like not recycling, and then you're gonna think yang that person has a bad habit, and it won't give a good impression to other people.
Right. Also as a community, right?
Yes.
If you see your neighbors throwing rubbish around the house,
You wouldn't want to impression.
yes. So society, community and society also play a massive role, right? In terms of increasing good moral behavior. What else is that? Recycling, right? If the community is good, maybe they can provide a space where you can go and put and recycle your old clothes or anything, right? And also, if the community is good, then you can reduce pollution just in that specific community. So what if we look at pollution as something bigger? It affects the whole world. So everyone would need to contribute. Yes, contribute. So to conclude this activity, in order to contribute to the bigger global issue, which is pollution, right? We have to start with individual action first and individual acknowledgement. Alright? Okay. So we all understand?
Yeah.
Okay.